relay is always so important. Not only do you get that team aspect of it, but with them counting for double the points in the standings. What a great way to close out what has been an exceptional Day 3 of the CAA Championships. We're so glad to bring it to you here on CAA.TV. And of course, we want to invite you to go to CAAsports.com for complete coverage of the CAA Swimming and Diving Championships. That includes recaps, stats, and highlights. There is plenty of content there for you to enjoy. And there's still a full day tomorrow. We'll talk about that coming up in just a second. They are announcing the lanes for the 400-yard medley relay. William and Mary will be closest to us in lane 1, UNCW Northeastern, followed by Towson in lane 4, Drexel lane 5, JMU lane 6, and Delaware there on the far right of your screen, competing in lane 7 for the 400 medley relay. It all starts with the backstroke.
And again, leading things off in lane number 5 for Drexel is Alexa Cooch. She won the backstroke tonight. Next to her, Haley Sutton from Towson, who finished second.
Final women's event today is underway. The 400-yard medley, 100 yards of each leg. Backstroke, breaststroke, fly, and free to close it out. Right now it is lane 5 with the early advantage, and not a surprise there. That's Alexa Cooch leading the way halfway through the backstroke. 50 yards to go. Not far behind JMU, Paige Ossid is trying to stay within range of Cooch. Final 25 of the backstroke before it's turned over to 100 yards of the breaststroke.
And Paige finished third in the 100 backstroke earlier tonight, but it really is Cooch giving her teammates a lead as breaststroker Gab Rudy enters the water.
Cooch with a time of 53:54 to lead all of the backstrokers in the first leg. 55:16 is where Ossid finishes.
And Gab Rudy, the breaststroker for Drexel, finished third in this event. JC Shaning from Towson finished first. She's in lane number 4. I'm sorry, lane number 4.
Lane 4 is where Towson is, and Shaning trying to gain some ground. Right now, Gab Rudy has increased the lead for Drexel in the white cap in lane 5. You see her make the turn right there.
Battle between Rudy and Marsh for second right now. Marsh from James Madison finished 4th in the 100 breaststroke earlier tonight.
Rudy, a sophomore for Drexel, helps the Dragons lead at the halfway point, 155-46. It's a lead of nearly 2 full seconds over Towson. Shaning, the junior, coming in, and now 100 yards of the butterfly. As you take a look there at the leaders in lane 5, Drexel, Charlotte Myers has the butterfly leg, a senior for the Dragons.
And Charlotte Myers finished 6th in the 100 fly earlier tonight. But JMU freshman Morgan Whaley, she's in the water for the Dukes for lane 6. She won this event.
Won it as a freshman, very impressive. She's doing her best to try to give JMU a chance entering the final leg. Right now, though, Drexel has been in front from the outset. Alexa Cooch built the lead with the backstroke. Gab Rudy kept it with the breaststroke, and now Charlotte Myers turns it over for the 100 free, the final leg. And for Drexel, it's Alicia Diaz trying to maintain that lead for Drexel in lane 5. It is a closing gap, though. Here comes Towson. Anne-Marie Schnorr in lane 4, making it very close as we head to the final 50. They're within 0.8 of a second, and that gap is closing. Schnorr trying to catch Diaz.
And don't count out Bonnie Zhang down in lane 6 for James Madison.
Zhang led JMU to
What a
come from
turn.
behind victory in a relay with the free just a couple nights ago. Now she's trying to do the same. It's going to be down to the wire. Lanes 4, 5, and 6, and at the wall it is 6. JMU does it. Zhang helps James Madison come back again. The junior gives JMU a total time of 3:41.19, winning by 0.03 of a second over Drexel, who takes silver. Towson 3:41.70 is bronze, and look at the exuberation on Zhang's face. She does it again as the anchor, bringing James Madison back from a big deficit to give them the gold.
3:41.19. Bonnie Zhang, she does it again. Impressive performances from her this entire meet. She did the anchor leg the other night in the 800 free relay. She does it tonight. Amazing. When she dove in, the Dukes were in 3rd place.
Yes.
Wow.
The smile on her face was the biggest of everyone. She was in just as much shock and excitement as everyone else. She knew the deficit she had to erase. She saw the other competitors enter the water while she was waiting for her turn. And all she did was take that 100-yard final leg with the freestyle and once again give JMU a come-from-behind victory in a relay. Now we take a look at this championship final. Jack Saunderson had a B-cut time of 46.05 this morning, and he has set the all-time CAA record throughout his career when he takes gold medal in this. He's looking for 3 in a row.
He went 45.75 last year to set the meet record, but then went 45.51 in NCAAs to even best that and get an all-time CAA record. We're going to keep an eye on Jack. But you know who else I was impressed with this morning was Jack Doherty from William & Mary. He's going to be in lane number 5. He also got a B-cut this morning, going 46.78. He was 2nd in this event to Jack Saunderson last year, 5th in 2017. And he got on the podium last night, taking home the bronze in the 50 free. So definitely keeping an eye on Jack Saunderson, but also lane number 5, Jack Doherty. But talking about Saunderson, he had a night last night in the 200 IM. He got the all-time and meet CAA record. This morning in the prelims of this event, he went out in 21:45. So I'm keeping an eye on that number. He went out like lightning.
He's a senior. He was the swimmer of the meet last year, as well with the CAA Swimmer of the Year, and he's looking to close out his career in a big way. Also keep an eye on lane 3, Paris Raptis. Speaking of freshmen that are performing after we just saw Morgan Whaley, he's only a freshman for Drexel, but he's a member of the Greece junior national team, and he comes in with some international experience. He had the 3rd best time in prelims. He'll be in lane 3. Joe Short, also out of Drexel, in lane 6, had the 4th best time earlier this morning. Saunderson in lane 4 is certainly the one everyone will be trying to knock off the podium, as he's a back-to-back champ in this event. Saunderson in lane 4, just above him, Jack Doherty from William & Mary.
Again, we're going to see what the 50 split is. Again, Saunderson in the lead right now over Doherty. Jack takes this out in 21.22. Again, this morning went out in 21.45, so he's faster so far.
He's already established a lead of more than a half second. He's the 2nd member in Towson history to represent his school at the NCAAs. As you mentioned, he had a CAA record when he did that last year to finish 13th, and right now he's looking to perhaps set another record. He comes in, and it will be 46.53, so not a CAA meet record, but a 3rd straight gold for Jack Saunderson in the men's 100 fly. Silver goes to Doherty, and bronze to Paris Raptis, the freshman out of Greece for Drexel.
You mentioned them right on. Again, top 3, Saunderson, Doherty, and Paris Raptis taking home the bronze for Drexel.
That's good. Anytime I make a correct prediction, please point it out, because they'll be few and far between.